Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look?
Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I? Always a pleasure. Welcome to the. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
Greetings, Your Majesty. You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the...
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true... Ah, yes. When he learnt of Your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. As to how he learned Your Majesty's location with such ease, I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray.
So the agent was of Batal after all. 'Tis rather eerie that someone should be sent across the border to spy on you. Shall we get some rest then? I return safe and sound. Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've... to be getting on with. Ready to forge on? Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. I cannot guide us to this task's completion, as we lack aught that we require for it. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I'll gather this. It might be of use. Now that's I'll go and open the chest. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in digging a few. close! Faster! I doubt ice will be of any use against it. You're soaked! Do try not to touch cold. I knew you would prevail, Master.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen.
Strike at the heart while it's exposed. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Get back here! Hold it!
Come on! Don't drag this out!
I'm gonna do it!
You're going to regret that! Bloody destroyed!
You're going to regret that!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. what with a canopy overhead. Let us hope we make it through without incident. Right you are. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? There's no need to make camp here. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet. 'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Well met, sir. How might I
Suppose
be
that's
of
enough for
service?
one day.
Another day over.
'Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear it will remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle. 'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wild... But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in the lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while? Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Fancy a look at my wares? This is just what I needed. Well met, sir. How might I...
Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
There's comfort in the humdrum of...
Well met, sir.
This is the course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
Grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Ah, 'twould seem we've rediscovered an old haunt by a new entrance. How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds. Tis broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here. Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now. As a result, we move as one. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best traveled? Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution. We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here? Come to think of it, Was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back anytime.
Look, as long as you...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. Ah, but of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be furthermore. 'Twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So,
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. Yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Though, I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn.
Interested in my wares?
Always another errand to see to. Really now?
Quite the predicament.
there is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand. We shall remain here. You are the... Follow me!
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
There are few places. Still anything we have, I really would have been better off if they'd come.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for... Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to... Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinel.
Sven, where have you...
Forgive me. Sleep. Thought a stroll might clear my head.
My head will grow if aught goes awry.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
It's a bit early for a rest as yet, I suppose.
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient. We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it. Right you are. We have reached our destination.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen? This scrap. 'Twas part of this alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain a more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are of all those who serve the Queen Regent, I refer to Waldar. Imagine many a time as Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time as the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful... Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you... I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, this mission demands the utmost. Should you be discovered, I will be unable...
long as you can.
What should I get up?
Quite the predicament.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find witness.
Those new recruits.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
So, you've come. Captain Brandt back.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like. Got the focus. Head will grow if aught goes awry.
Oh, looking for the... Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Mind refreshing... It's all coming back to me now. My first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap store. Got to be sure my price is the genuine article, eh? The scrap stores are in the Checkpoint Rest Town. Might be worth...
I'm nodding off where I stand.
And have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world, or Disa's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye. I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own and I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know, tell me, does that ring any bells? Oh, to think such a place existed. Oh, very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
Suppose I'll call it a day and go for a drink.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, then words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld.
Another day of work awaits.
To each their own, as they say.
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice, mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail you. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take the... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond, but mayhap approaching the false... What say you, your majesty? If that is your judgment, your majesty.
Might you be looking to in?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on? An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a vastness.
Arisen, I know of at least one location.
Might as well. Thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wheels?
Seems my feet.
Not good will come of this. I must earn.
Another day, another.
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Let's take it easy.
What to make of this?
You're acting up.
What to do?
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late?
Upon my life, I will see.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble. Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense. Yet not only has the dragon been allowed to devastate the village, but in the wake of its attack, you dared to submit what are clearly false reports of having felled the beast. None save the Sovereign can fell the dragon. Perchance you mistook an overgrown wyvern for the bringer of calamity. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight.
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me. Still, how would you like to stay the night? 'Twas by your godly... The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
I'm not sure what to do with myself.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your word. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns... You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But As for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Pray, follow me. Following along, I trust.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
We're setting.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
We're sharpening
Polished it this morning.
Now here's a welcome sight. Can't afford any mistakes this time.
Time between Henny and Road.
Too quiet here for my liking.
My bed calls and I shan't resist. Be ready to.
Just nodded off for a moment there. To do.
What delights might there be to find in town?
Must remember to dust the shoes. Barely scraping by.
No shedding. Must be my winter coat growing in.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Now, where was I found again?
Need anything? Many thanks.
I shall tend to you should you require healing, Master. You need merely say the word.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
At least I have my...
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy...
I'm not taking any passenger. Time to be heading home.
I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Shall we see how our village fares of late, Master? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location. A guide is most welcome. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. Not bad. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to...
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm your... At least I go knowing I fought to the... Now then... Which way? Fretting will get us nowhere. Let us pick a path and see where it takes us. Focus. A moment of indecision will spill out. Yes, of That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters? Curious, isn't it?
Sir Arisen, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must...
Oi! What are you doing, standing about?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh?
Oh, my apologies for the chief's temper. Yet he speaks truly. We pray, calm the beast.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety. We are under attack! The Arisen has been trained!
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Har Village, Sir. Truly, we cannot
Here he is!
Jonas! What is—
This blasted beastren went and ventured. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this.
Trust a beastren to muck thick.
Jonas! Surely there's no need—
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. It would seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Melve. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melve and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble.